Another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Bryant the pass to Johnson. Off target from outside.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Lee dishes to Markkanen. Back to Lee. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And Markkanen throws it down.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Johnson outside. From past the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. 7-point differential. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man.
Johnson.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And Olynyk kicks to Vanderbilt. Schroeder against Lee. In the corner, it's Clarkson. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks, David. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. For the 3, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight. And the Jazz call time here. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Lakers leading by 9. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Lee in at the point. Outside, Sexton. And there's the pass to Clarkson. From 11 feet away, he's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And so he hits both. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Down low. Rebound by Olynyk.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Clarkson against Walker. Lee passes to Sexton. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's Olynyk. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the chart.
And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These old guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
To the middle. Johnson with the block. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Clarkson.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Jazz call time here.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Another miss by Utah.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebound by Olynyk. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gay comes in for Vanderbilt, and Taylor Horton-Tucker subbed in for Clarkson. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Back to Lee. Stolen by none. Johnson outside. Launches it. Gonna go that time. And Utah the other way now. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Passes it to Horton-Tucker. Dishes to Gay. Outside, Sexton. He feeds it to Lee. Pass to Horton-Tucker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. A different look for Utah. Howie Markkanen's checked in for Olynyk. And it's Butler in for Saban Lee. Jazz trail by 17. Markkanen finds Butler. And he overshot that one, missing. Sexton against Schroeder.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And we'd seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And yes, it's good.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Bounce pass, Butler. And the pass to Horton-Tucker. Markkanen against James. Here's Butler. Here's Gay. Outside for Sexton. Clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-5 run here. Pass to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Butler against Schroeder. Butler kicks to Sexton. Passes it to Markkanen. Here's Horton-Tucker. Lays it up off the glass. Horton-Tucker's got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson, the pass to James. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Interior position with LeBron James and the ball in his hands, yeah, you're going to score.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gay kicks to Butler. Shoots over Schroeder. Butler, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Pass to Johnson. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding up.
The Lakers 47. The Jazz 24.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Johnson. And there's Bryant, and it's LeBron James, and it's Gabriel in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
And Doris, with Thomas Bryant, I get the sense you feel like this is a guy that's got a chance to be an impact player.
GA, his best year in the league, he averaged 14 points, 4 boards, but his shooting percentage was elite. So clearly a guy who can be a high percentage finisher. He brings a level of physicality you like. To me, it's whether this young man can stay healthy. That's what it comes down to.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oh, shit.
Johnson outside. From the arc. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lee kicks to Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. They're scoreless since the first half. Lee up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Lee outside. The shot from the low post is good. Lee's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Gabriel. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound. Gabriel. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Kelly Olynyk. Markkanen is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Sexton, and it's Lee in at the point guard.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Lee against Walker. And that one, good. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Lee outside. Markkanen finds Clarkson, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. The 3 from Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get wrong. And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line.
That's good from Walker. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Johnson. The shot by Sexton, no good. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Walker the pass to Johnson. Can't hit from in close. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The pass to Lee. Back to Sexton. Over Johnson. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's the Lakers. They've got an 8-0 run. And he recovers it. Johnson finds Walker, shoots over Clarkson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David...
Physically fit, catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, brown, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit, catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, brown, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
She want no ride from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only 1 and 2. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, sucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she tear these eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice on my teeth. Drinky cooking on county. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice on my teeth. County cooking old school county.
Physically fit, catch her in the eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, brown, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a coat like this, in your pocket full of cold. Yeah, want my kiss, pick up, what's your bliss?
Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a wonderland. I've been getting money, I don't got for free. I've been all eyes on me. Came out with the full of sinners, I ain't selfish, I will let you in your off the corner like I'm bold for dick. I'm slow with it. Maybe just go with it. Oh, I'm for sure with it. And if you want it, we can go get it. Okay, hold on. Let me slide one last time. Lights go flash. We up in this glass, but this love don't last. Passion is fading. I'ma give you my last. pressure on the toes. When you get to swinging, I'm prime your twist up your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck on froze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control. I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When you get to swinging, I'm prime your twist up your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck on froze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control.
And Clark, for just about every team at this time of the year, optimism is running high. That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more. And soon enough, BA, we'll find out which teams have a right to be optimistic and can earn the right to be considered contenders. It's always fun to see which teams take that next step towards being playoff ready.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. Now here's Schroeder. Here's James. That one's wide left. Mitchell against Johnson. A nice shot by Mitchell.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Hits the trifecta.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Osman. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Los Angeles foul. Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder against Garland. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
You know, Scott, so much can happen in the regular season with the ups and downs of the year, the travel, injuries, and all of that stuff. But they were just not at their best when they met.
Now here's Johnson. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Doesn't go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Over to the left wing. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Garland. Uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 5 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Osman. Knocked loose. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he lobs it up. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Osman. This one for three. Not going to go that time. Schroeder against Garland. Schroeder passes to Johnson. The three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. 9 points in the game.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Kept alive. Here's Allen. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. We've got Thomas Bryant. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Johnson, and it's Gabriel in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. Oh, and Mobley with the block. They retain possession, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And the Lakers with possession here. From deep, Johnson.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Shoots over Johnson, and it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell. And that makes it a tie ball game. For Los Angeles, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. From deep, Johnson. Mobley grabs the board.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Pass to Mitchell. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Walker finds Johnson. Back to Walker. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Walker's got 5 now.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Back to Garland. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Osman, covered by Johnson. Osman, no good. For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Schroeder passes to Johnson from behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. Oh, swiped away. And here they come. Here's Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. 10 points for him. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's over.
The Cavaliers, 53. Fan, your Laker Youth Dance Team. Fan, your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the strike time and time again.
Well, On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And Garland gets doubled. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 12 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Mobley, right side. Launches a 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Ooh, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Tries the 9-footer. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
So both free throws good from Allen. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Mitchell against Johnson. Pass to Osman. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here we go. Here's Garland. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Mitchell, puts up a 3. Cleveland gets it back. Allen, rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence. And a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
The Lakers on D. Here's Mitchell. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
And it's time for an injury report. We got a chance to check up on Patrick Beverley's status. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer. He said there's severe pain and swelling near the heel. Classic signs of a strained Achilles. That'll be the end of his day, and it could be the start of a long recovery process for him. It's hard to hear, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Pass to Gabriel. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Fires it from 18. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. Mobley down low. Allen inside. Covered by Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Thomas Bryant out there with LeBron James. And it's Gabriel in at the 4-man spot. That's the Laker 5. No one covering.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
James outside. Pass to Gabriel. Here's Johnson. Check by Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. During the 21-22 season, we saw homegrown squads like Memphis and Cleveland emerge. How important is that for the league?
BA, I think it's vital. I really do. I mean, I just think it adds to the appeal of the league. I mean, not every city can lure top free agents, and there's something about building a team in a homegrown fashion through the draft, keeping those young guys together and seeing them grow and develop. How about the Milwaukee Bucks, for an example, when you talk about a small ball NBA championship team? Bodes well for teams like the Cavaliers and Grizzlies who are doing something similar, and we'll see how it plays out going down the road.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Back to Garland. To the paint. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Outside Johnson. 4-3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Mitchell. And no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Garland. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Unloads from 13. And he drops that one in. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Outside Johnson. Bryant against Allen. Now here's Schroeder. Guarded closely. 2 points. That one goes. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
Hit his foot. The officials saying it was kicked. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
Back to Bryant. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got 27.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Allen. Shoots over Bryant. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non...
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen. 1 shot.
What's up? That free throw good from Allen.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
Outside none. Pass to Johnson. The 3-ball. So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this...